Hey folks, this is Julius Twisha Christian here. Going to be going over some of the investments that I've shared on this channel, and we are actually in exciting times. XRP, Zion Oil, and there's great opportunity to get into Brixton Metals too as well. So first off, I just want to go over XRP. Now, I made several videos about this months ago where I discussed XRP. At that time, it was currently 19 cents, and then my next video after that was around 21 cents. Then jumped up back up to like 30. It jumped up to like 30 something cents, and it came back down to like 22 cents, and here we are. It's around 64 cents as we speak. Now it did hit a high today of 72 cents. So for those of you who are day trading, you guys did have the opportunity to make a little money. All right, so Brixton Metals, for a while there, for months, when I had bought some, it was around the 20 something cents mark, and it skyrocketed to like 42 cents, and then it came back down to like the lower 30s, and then it dropped back down to around 21 cents, and actually picked some up a little bit less than 21 cents yesterday. And we also believe, I believe, that this is a Kim Clement prophetic stock, the BBB stock, the Brixton Metals. So when opportunity comes, and since it's so cheap right now, I will continue to purchase some here and there. All right, now the big news is today that Zion Oil and Gas hit $1.04, right, according to the information I have here. And it actually slid all the way back down to around 82 cents. And for me, unfortunately, I was at work, so I couldn't take advantage of day trading it. And I couldn't imagine there's probably some of you out there that probably maybe you sold off at $1.03, $1.04, and maybe you were able to get back in at 82, 83, 84 cents, and then still continue to make money. So we're all excited about this. And right now, folks, it just seems like, some of these investments we have been talking about, all the stocks that we've been discussing, they've been on a steady rise. And it seems like, Zion Oil and Gas, XRP, those two investments that we actually discussed, they've been going up. And Zion Oil, I told you folks that over time, that it would slowly kind of go up. And that's exactly what it has been doing. So it hasn't hit that shot up to 477, what we're looking for. But we are still waiting on some news, and I'm getting ready to get into that. So the ship arrived on the 12th of November. All right, and they said in their statement that the first of 85 loads would start arriving on drill site, right? So I expected in one of their other updates, they said it will only take a few days to get everything to the drill site, so maybe there's delays, but I expected, since just going based off their information, that it should have been there around the 17th. All the drill, everything concerning the drill would have already been on site. Right? Maybe there was some delays because we have not heard any news concerning whether or not if the drill was on site. And we are going into Thanksgiving. Tomorrow there's no trading, but on the next day after that, trading hours for Zion Oil and Gas, BBB stock, OTC stocks, it actually stops at 2 p.m. Eastern time. So there's only going to be a very short window of actually trading that day. And like I said, I do expect some kind of news about the drill being on site, and because we are getting close to December, right? Next week we'll be going into December, and they did say that they could have the drill up and going by early December, mid-December. So all that remains to be seen as far as, we just got to get some news. So if we don't hear anything on the 27th, I would imagine that we wouldn't, considering it's a short trading day, but hey, anything goes in the financial realm. So I would expect next week we would get some kind of information or update about the drill on site. Have they start putting the drill together and all that information. I do expect that next week. Looking at what actually took place, it almost looked like in the morning, like I said, it shot up to above $1, and then it just just went all the way down to 82 cents. Just absolutely crazy. And most of this time, while this was going on, I was at my job, so I couldn't take advantage of it. But after it did drop down to 82 cents, it did steady go back all the way up to, as it closed out to almost $1. So, folks, I am pretty excited. So this is just a wait and see, and our blessing is coming from this in the short term and in the long term. And those are the kind of bumps, and that if you're actually paying attention and you're watching it every day, and you're trying to get into day trading, those are the things that you're going to be looking for, right? I have a lot of questions about that. I'm by any means I am not a financial expert or an expert in day trading. I just know from my own studies, and those are the drops that you're looking for, right? You see it going up, you go check the website. There's no news or anything. People are starting to sell off. You start to see it come down. Maybe you were able to sell it at $1.03, $1.02, and then you see it go all the way down to 82 cents. Maybe you bought in at 83, 84 cents. And you were actually able to make a profit and then turn around and buy more Zion oil than what you had. So I know for a lot of people it's tricky, especially if you're not used to trading, because there's the fear factor. It's the fear that when you sell, you're not going to be able to get back in at that price. And that's why if a lot of you already have a lot of Zion oil, some of you have like 100,000. Well, why don't you take like 10,000 and try to day trade that? So I just wanted to point that out for those of you who have asked those questions. It can be tricky, and for the most part, Zion oil is one of those where they are, you don't know when the news is going to come, and just with everything potentially that could come out, people do have some kind of fear, even myself, that if I sell out, that I'm not able to get back in at a lower price. I'm not going to go ahead and try to day trade while I'm at work, because that's when you actually will lose, because you don't have time. You don't have time to sit there and keep watching it. But folks, so I do expect this, as it's been going steady. It's already went over $1. So I do expect next week, as we anticipate more great news coming out of Zion oil. So we're going to be watching for that. Hopefully there's no delays. If there's any delays, you actually might see the stock go down. So we need to watch for both good and any type of delay news. Anyways, folks, I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. For those of you who do actually have the opportunity to get it off. And I have a lot more videos coming that I've already recorded. And we're really going to get into a lot of these, start to kind of go over some of these prophetic words with Kim Clement concerning dinar, the Dow, the stock market, and when things seem at their worst. I'm going to try to put all these pieces together. So, folks, I thank you for listening. Please stay safe. God bless. And with that being said, Twisted Christian out.